Hey there, guys. My name is Kim, and I'm going to do your reading for the weekly in March, the first week in March, March 1st through the 7th. And then after that, of course, I will have updates for you throughout the month. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate all comments. If you want a private reading, check the description box below. Let's see. So we're going to get started. Let's call in your angels and spirit guides, higher self, higher power, and get to this reading as you surround us with divine white light and surround our watchers with divine white light also, so that we get the messages that are for the greater good only. Now let's get into this. Leo, this is the archetype deck, and it's going to, something flipped over, so it needs shuffling for sure. This is the archetype deck. We're going to draw a few oracle cards and use the Rider-Waite to clarify at the end if it wants to add anything. And we're going to start off with 3 of these. See what the overall energies are for March 1st through March 7th, 2021. And I think we're ready to start. Let's go. This is the second time recording this, so I just wanted to start completely over from scratch with yours. Your first one for this week was about truth and the judge being a harsh critic on yourself. So this time we're going to see something else comes out, because usually when this happens, there's a reason why it needed to be changed. Nice. Okay. Okay, so we had the sustainer, the flame. Oh, okay, I see. And the self. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting light worker feel big time with these 2 cards, and I'll tell you why in just a second. But these 2 are connected too. The sustainer is the person that holds the glue together. This can be a person that's the foundation or the matriarch, like, of the family, but this person that keeps things together might be having this might be the issue, that it's difficult right now to keep these things together. And I think advice, and I'm talking about family or career here. I'm talking about general reading for anybody. The flame, though, has to do with, like the song, "This Little Light of Mine, I'm going to let it shine." The flame has to do with something being extinguished in you at one point or another. And it may be because of difficulties, something that maybe let yourself down, and part of your soul felt like it was hurting due to this. The flame is reigniting that. So when you reignite the flame, you're showing your light more than you are their shadow. So your flame comes out, it is relit. It helps this energy get back up on its feet again. And then the self is indicating that pearl of wisdom that is right inside of you, indicating the soul. It gets to be this beautiful representation of a pearl that is shining light to everybody else, like the light worker's job really is just to be. And the pearl gets that way because of irritants. So there's things that you did have to go through. The way out of it, the way to feel better about this situation, is by lighting your light, doing what you were supposed to do. This card also reminds me about finding your life purpose, your soul mission, and that kind of helping turn things around for you, Leo. We also have the Starborn. Somebody might be headed towards like some kind of fame. If it's not big fame globally, then it's on a smaller scale. But I feel like this is pretty big scale for you. Compared to something in your past, this is pretty big. This can also be about like star seeds, Aquarius, a few things it could be about. But it has to do with your manifestation being like it came from the stars. Like something's just going to come into place, like it was fated, it was destiny, it was in the stars before you were born to happen. And I definitely think when things like that happen, you get a hint or an idea that that's the case when this situation comes around to you. So this is the energy deck. We're going to pull some from it, get some more information. Let's get 3 cards from this deck. those are wanting to come out. So let's let that come out. 1, 2, 3. Okay. On the bottom, we have Temple Path. That would be the way to get this lit, would be to ask for spirit help. Because that's the part of you that needs to get reignited, is your soul, your purpose, your mission. Something needs to be lit up regarding your spiritual path. We have the Thinking Man. Okay, nice. We have Contract, which is neat because this came out in your first reading with the Judge card. And then we have Caring Connections. I really got the feeling that either there was a soul contract with another person, or somebody's going to tie the knot or get papers, legal papers that they really need signed or something at court. Could be a court case if you're working the case or you are in the case. Even something as small as parking ticket, I think it's going to turn out for your good no matter what side we're on here. The Thinking Man, I relate this card to the King of Swords. So once again, we get that kind of authority figure. But this could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that you're thinking about and needing to get a strategy like this guy. So coming up with a strategy, and really it's something that you can see in this crystal. So it's something that only the self will be able to figure out. It's really lovely. Let's move on because I feel like this reading is progressing. It's going some good places. So let's look at the spellcasting deck. We look at that. We have Good Luck and Manifestation on the bottom. That's good. That's always good. All right. Let's see what these cards have to say for you. Shuffle them a little bit this way and then cut them. We'll do 3 from here too. Home. Home. Either there's a need to go home, to sit with something that might be happening at home. Maybe purchasing a new home. Maybe those are the legal documents too. Okay. Home, and then we have lighten your load. I definitely see that. When I see the court card or the justice card, I do think of, immediately I think of somebody that has a career where they're having to work ridiculous hours. And in fact, this might be pointing to the necessity to be home, maybe for a reunion or something like that, but there is a necessity to lighten your load so that you can balance out and address issues at home. Things that need your attention. Work is great, but there's something that you might be carrying too much. And I also see another situation where you might be carrying on too much of the load at the home, taking care of things for other people. Could be that. Let's get another card here. Top. And life purpose. I knew life purpose was going to come out. I was really feeling life purpose with these cards right here. Yeah, so something about your life purpose. The flame is lighting the way. We do have reconciliation on the bottom, so really strong emphasis on reuniting here. All right, let's get a guardian angel card for you, and then we're going to use the tarot to clarify anything that it wants to clarify. So for Leo, 1 card, please. All right, okay, so you got to have faith, and some past issues maybe you're working on at the bottom of the deck. So Angel of Faith, yeah, angels want you to know, look, something might look discouraging or like it's not gonna happen, but it is. This is your sign or your message that it definitely is going to happen for you. Let's put this down here and do this. I know I'm moving everything around, but there we go. So, life purpose. I feel like these two go together too, and I don't know really what it is, unless it's something that Maybe like a fireplace? I don't know why I'm even thinking of that. But there's some kind of light in this home that needs to be lit. Ooh, okay. For Leo, please. Some regrets. Some regrets from maybe those past issues card that was talking about. We do have Death card and Page of Swords. We have closure with an issue that comes in with more information for you. So there's some information that once you get it, it's going to bring closure to a situation that desperately needed closing so that a new chapter can begin. Perhaps a new chapter with a child, either the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Page of Wands is good news, guys. So this information that comes in is going to be like a brand new start. This information is going to, it's going to bring in a brand new start after this closure, because that's what it's going to bring in as closure for you. Let's see what else comes out. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So there's the thinking man, like the King of Swords. Now there's the Queen of Swords energy. We have a couple, and it's this Queen of Swords. I feel this is more about finding that truth and keeping your eye on the target here. Can be referencing again a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Knight of Pentacles. There's something about your life purpose that's going to bring in your pentacles for you. And it is reliable. Whatever you get, whatever message you get about this life purpose, take it very seriously, because it's something that's going to help you for the long run. This card and the Sustainer kind of go together for me, but it also goes together with your life purpose. Right now, you might be having some anxiety. You might be feeling some regrets, but remember what I said, well, I've said before about manifestation, where you've got to keep your thoughts on the vibration that you want to attract. So whatever you attract is going to be what you're really thinking about the most. So that might be sorrow and regret, and then it's going to show you more examples of sorrow and regret. So we don't want to do that to ourselves. All right, Leo, let's get you some tea leaves for your March 1st to March 7th. And these are a few. I always do a lot of these just because they're really cute, but they might not all relate because they are small, specific messages. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. We have Star, so we really have that Aquarius energy. We had that Starborn card on the bottom. Sun, happiness and well-being. Could really be dealing with a Leo, or this situation can bring about happiness and well-being for you. April, we have either a name or the date, April. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. I see this powerful friend as being either the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. I think it has to do with sustaining in the Star. And then butterfly, a change for the better. I think it has to do with your life purpose and finding that light inside you that you needed to find desperately. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. That kind of looks like a little cobweb. And ink pot, problems to be resolved, but they're to be resolved, so I don't see anything here that's like nothing's going to be resolved. I definitely see that you have mostly positive information going forward. Whatever comes in with that information with the Page of Swords is really going to help you. So thank you all for joining me, sending you much love and light. You all have a great start to your March. Bye.